Thank you, Doc. We're back. Now, if you're watching at home, this is something we look forward to every year. We have 7 students tonight from Piedmont High School in Piedmont, California, who competed in the 20th annual Leonard J. Waxdeck bird calling contest. Now, this, I think, is the 6th year Mr. Waxdeck and these students have appeared exclusively on The Tonight Show. You're really going to enjoy this. Would you welcome, please, Leonard Waxdeck. You know, I find it hard to believe that a year has passed since you were here, that the time seems to get more condensed all the time.
Well, it certainly is. I agree with you.
Yeah. It's good to see you again. This contest has become now really taking on national importance, isn't it?
Well, yes, since we've been visiting with you, thing certainly has happened to us. For example, our show this year, we had all of the local TV coverage, which ran perhaps 8 crews, and all the radio stations were there. We did a lot of work before, a lot of coverage before, and of course, quite a bit afterwards.
Right.
And as I have told you before, Mr. Carson, we never had this very pleasant problem before you decided to bring us down to your show.
Oh, it's been great for us. We really enjoy it. If I remember when we talked before, it started some 20 years ago, but you like in one room, small audience.
Oh, yes. Exactly 20 years ago, we started in a very small classroom, and we went through this thing as a class exercise, and no one seemed to get too excited about it. And then we did it the 2nd year, and I think in the 3rd year, a reporter from a local newspaper showed up. Incidentally, it was the Oakland Tribune, and something very interesting happened at the airport today when I flew into Burbank. One of my colleagues told me that there was a column in the Tribune covering the Tonight Show and the appearance of the bird callers. And so when I disembarked from the airplane, I went over to the newspaper stand and said to the person in charge, I said, may I have a copy of the Oakland Tribune? And she said to me, we never heard of it.
Well,
yes.
Burbank is Burbank. They just got word of the Wright brothers. How many people do you have this year? I understand you now have a major problem with tickets and trying to get the people who want to see it.
And if you recall, we talked about this once before. We had standing room only of 600 plus. And some people offer the Paramount Theater to us, which seats 2,500 people.
Right.
And if you recall, we discussed this before, and I think we certainly have decided to follow your advice, and we said no thank you, and we decided to keep the event in the theater on our campus.
I think it makes sense. Otherwise, it starts to become too large, and you lose that intimacy, I think.
Yes, I agree with
you. I understand you've invited celebrities every year. Now, who did you invite this year?
Of course, we invited the President and Mrs. Reagan and the Vice President. And and as I said the day of the contest, I regretted to inform the people, but they were unable to attend. We invited, of course, Duke Machen and several politicians in California. And this year, our mail was very heavy. The foreign mail was very heavy. For example, the reigning monarch of Liechtenstein wrote apologizing that he could not make it.
You actually sent out an invitation?
Oh, yes, yes. And Princess Di,
Did you hear back from them and usually just regrets?
Of course. Oh, yes, regrets and best wishes. And Princess Di sent us a letter, and Margaret Thatcher, and the Queen of, or the ruling monarch of Sweden wrote to us, and we got mail from Oslo. And then we received some other, Mr. Carson, this is very true, of course.
Yeah.
We have all these letters. And
I understand the Pope was really steamed when he didn't get his invitation. I mean, you're in good company there.
Then we received a very delightful letter from Katharine Hepburn and Paul Newman, and from not Cheryl Teague, but
Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields also wrote to us, and Frank Sinatra. And we receive, it seems the mail continues to...
So you're getting nice letters anyway.
Yes, we are, yeah.
Anyway, when we come back, we'll explain briefly how the contest works, and then we'll have the youngsters come out here and do their stuff. Stay right where you are. Got a turn down, sir.
Here's Jill, one of our cheerleaders. Jill doesn't have much to cheer about because she's wearing one of those saggy diapers that leak. Well, Jill, try Huggies. Huggies diapers are form-fitting, and they're thick and absorbent. with soft, gentle elastic at the leg. So Huggies hug to help stop leaking and help keep babies happy. Now Jill's shouting about Huggies. 2, 4, 6, 8. Huggies diapers sure are great. Right, Jill?
Feeling fit feels so good, firming up the way you know you should.
I'm Susan Anton. Fitness that feels good by day needs firmness that feels good by night. Top comfort, deep support. You get both in every Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Be a perfect sleeper. Buy a perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper. By Serta.
It's a healthy investment in yourself.
Sunday, the ultimate conflict.
Missile strikes confirmed.
As A-Team's George Papard and Jan Michael Vincent lead the world's only survivors through Damnation Alley.
Looking for some fast action late at night? Then it's time for David Letterman. He'll light up your night with lively guests and stupid pets. Tonight,
Okay, we're back. We're talking with Leonard Waxman from Piedmont, California. All right, we're all set to go. Briefly, what are the instructions to the contestants?
Well, the instructions to the contestants in terms of preparing for their bird calls.
Right.
Well, what we do is generally if a student is interested in doing this kind of thing, he gets busy about September, the year before the contest, goes out and purchases some records of bird calls or visits local universities and practices, and then we really get serious by about February or March and we begin our eliminations. If you recall, Mr. Carson, years ago we did Spheniscus demursus on the program.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and
one of my favorite
oh, yes.
fowls.
And then we lost the tape, and there were two students who are doing that call this evening, and I placed a telephone call to Cornell University, and the ornithological department said they had a group of people studying these penguins, and they would be very happy to supply us with the tape, so they rushed it to us, and we got it in time.
Good heavens. That was a close call. Okay, you want to introduce our first caller tonight?
Yes, our first caller is a senior. He's a veteran bird caller and an excellent football player. As a junior, he led the league in rushing. He plans to matriculate at Cal Poly at San Luis Obispo. I would like to introduce Michael Charles O'Shea.
Okay, Michael.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I would like to do for you the call of the black tern, or as it is more scientifically referred to as Cladonius niger. The black tern is a beautiful bird which can be found throughout the British Isles. Seeing how it is a British bird, the call must be done with a stiff upper lip and proper posture must be observed. The beautiful plumage of the black tern is in strong contrast to its screeching call, which has interrupted many a Sunday tea. And now the call of the black tern. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. That's one of the better black terns I've ever heard.
Yes, very good.
All right, who's next?
Our next caller is a junior. She served as junior class president this year. She's interested in the theater and the operetta. She starred as Yum Yum in the Mikado. I would like to introduce Gretchen Ann Grani.
Gretchen?
One day, as my companion Jim Studley, the all-American biologist, and I were strolling through the glistening meadow, the full moon beaming through the trees, I spotted a helpless lame bird, around 4 inches tall with a gray back, stranded in the hole of an oak tree. "Oh, my, look!" I shrieked. "Why, that's a Parus inornatus," he claimed, commonly known as plain titmouse. He scooped the plain gray little bird up in his big manly hands. "You're the most," I gasped. I adopted the bird instantly, and we've been best friends ever since. This is the call of the plain titmouse. Thank you.
Very good, Gretchen. Okay. Next.
Our next callers represent a duo. They're both juniors. The blonde young lady is a pom-pom girl. She plays soccer, and she's interested in the theater, and that is Karen Vukasin.
Mm-hmm.
The other young lady, the brunette, is a varsity cheerleader. She performs with the local dance group at school, and that is Julie Singer.
Okay, ladies.
While vacationing in the Galapagos Islands near the equator, Karen and I,
Being the avid bird watchers that we are,
were of course on the lookout for Spheniscus demersus,
commonly known as
the jackass penguin.
Among the many birds along the shore, we searched for the familiar red and black bare spots.
In front of the eyes and on the chins of the small to medium-sized birds.
However, we did not truly recognize Spheniscus demersus until we found 2 birds rubbing their necks and beaks together
in their traditional greeting ceremony. And now, for your listening pleasure,
the call of the jackass penguin.
Those two girls would be fun to double date with. You wouldn't know whether they're getting passionate or just bird calling. Who's
Our next caller is a junior. He's a football player playing defensive end, and he's also on the soccer and rugby teams. He's an excellent water skier and sailor. I would like to present Brock Reed Settlemeyer, Jr.
Okay, Brock Reed Settlemeyer, Jr.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I first encountered Hematopus bachmani, a bird more commonly known as the black oyster catcher, last summer while surfing at Malibu Beach, when I heard its shrill, piercing cry above the sound of the crashing surf. I observed the oyster catcher to be a large black shorebird about 18 inches high with flesh-colored legs and feet and orange eyes. Its most distinguishing feature is its strong, flat bill, which it uses to open oysters and pry limpets off rocks. Black oyster catchers are found along the rocky shorelines of North America from the Aleutians south to Baja, California. The call I heard that exciting day in Malibu went like this. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Our next caller is a senior. She's interested in the theater and dramatic arts. She plans to matriculate at San Jose State University, where she will study mass communications and journalism. I would like to present Debbie Hill.
All right, Debbie.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bonasa umbellus, or more commonly known as the ruffed grouse, can be found in the woodlands from Alaska and Nova Scotia to Colorado. The male ruffed grouse has tufts of black feathers at the sides of his neck, which he erects into a ruff during his courtship display. It is during this display that the male will beat his wings up and down, so that the rush of air through his feathers creates a drumming sound, often compared to the sound of a gasoline engine starting in the distance. It is that drumming sound that I will now reproduce for you. Thank you.
Okay, got one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our last caller is a senior. He plays baseball and football. He's also a member of the Honor Society Alpha Clan. He plans to matriculate at the University of California in Berkeley. He's also an Eagle Scout, and when I told him that he was going to appear on your program, he came to see me and he said, I've got a problem. I said, what is it? He said, that is the evening that I'm receiving my Eagle Scout award. And I said, well, you'll have to make your decision. And of course, he opted to appear on your program.
Oh, no.
John McDonald.
Oh, okay, John.
Thank you, Mr. Waxdeck. American people. Tonight, I'd like to present to you the call of the domestic canary, known to very few people as Cerinus canarius. As you may know, the canary is a yellow or orange or yellowish-orange bird. For that matter, orange-ish yellow. It's about 3 to 4 inches tall, weighs anywhere from 14 to 16 grams, and lives in bird cages around the world. Here's the call. Thank you.
As usual, they're astounding. You can tell they put in many, many hours working on that. And I feel sorry for John. I hope he'll get his Eagle Scout award.
Oh, yes, he
anyway,
will, I'm sure.
You have to make sacrifices for show business. As we have done every year, we're going to invite all of the callers out, and we're going to have a group call with everybody doing their call at the same time. Would you welcome all of the callers back? Very good.
Hey, Johnny.
You gonna get your award anyway?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay.
It's all squared away.
Okay, on the count of three, everybody do the same call you did just a moment ago, right? It's got to have a send-off. On the count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thanks again. Thank you. I've said it every year that those youngsters have been here. If they're representative of the kind of students they have at that school, they got a pretty good high school working up there. They're really a fine group of people. We'll take a break. Christopher Reeve is here right after this.